Happy New Year, everybody. This is the self-proclaimed alien overlord taking over the airwaves to bring you another Unturned update as well as the January roadmap. So, December 30th, Nelson updated us with the January roadmap. He says, last month the majority voted to focus on adding new content to 3.0, and as a result over 300 new items, vehicles, and objects were added. This month it's time to focus on the other side, creating a proper map to play on. And believe me, I have every item handwritten down so I know all the item IDs. Starting tomorrow, he will begin work on the Canada map, spanning from east to west coast, containing many national landmarks and interesting locations to visit. You can even expect the return of Prince Edward Island. New items and vehicles will also accompany the update to fill specific roles such as clothing for the RCMP and stuff for the military installments. Since the map will be so huge, it will take a significant amount of time to complete. However, frequent updates will be maintained, providing information on the state of the level as well as bug fixes and optimizations. Fortunately, he got a large portion of January off for diploma exams, which sometime we'll have to go into studying for, so completing it within January seems like a reasonable target. So I'm not going to read everything to you, but I am going to tell you that he added a 16x scope and a nifty new gun, as well as the gun clip and the iron sights for it. He added a temporary Dev Test 2 map, and the big thing for me is he added snow drifts and ice models, which is pretty cool. He gives instructions here to add snow textures. You copy the new version from the bundle/level if you want to use the snow textures on your map for an old map, which worked out fine and everything, but I could not get the materials of snow to work. So what I had to do for that is I had to go into the Dev Test 2 folder and copy the materials and the materials.unity 3D files over to my existing map, and that's how I got the snow materials to work, because if I started a new map it worked just fine, but I just could not get the snow material to appear on an existing map. But you know, copying the bundle/level over gave you like the snow covered trees and the icicles and stuff like that, and the snow flurries if you wanted, you know, it to actually be snowing and stuff. So that worked out well, so I'm glad I figured that out, because I could not find any help on it, and I know other people had questions on that as well. So 3.4.9.0, he added the ability to slide on ice, and again, I'm not going to read through all of these, so you could check them out on your own, of course. I just want to get into the video. And then he added a small 3.4.9.1 fix where he fixed some items there. So we'll go ahead and get into my map here, and hopefully can show you a couple of things. It's not, you know, a lot to show you, but a few things at least. So we'll get into game here, and if you walk outside, you notice, hey, first thing, I made it snow, so that's awesome. I also noticed most of my cars are spawning now in the old Alien Overlord car emporium over there. So we'll start off with the 16x scope, and then the new weapon called the Grizzly, and then we'll go ahead and pick up a Grizzly magazine as well. So we will equip the Grizzly, pop it open here, stick a 16x scope on there, click the safety off, and it makes a loud boom. So we'll go ahead over here to my little hunting range and see if we can't snipe a zombie over here or two with it. Oh no, there's a tree in my way. Alright, so you can see the zombie just kind of went flying there. They really go. And I'm out of weapons, so switch out mags. And so that's the new Grizzly. It's pretty fun, pretty nice. It's loud, but that's okay. You can add a tactical slot and a grip on it there. Let's see. Let's see, where did I spawn those, or did they unspawn? But I have a tough time getting everything to spawn. Like stuff just keeps disappearing. Like it took forever just to have those 3 items spawn. So it's like there's a limitation of what will spawn on your map now. So kind of weird, but that's alright, not a big deal. I will just have to go through and start deleting items and stuff. So the last thing I want to show you is the ice model, and of course this is the snow texture I was talking about, the materials, and you can see the new snow trees are pretty cool. And then over here I add a little lake here, and I'm not pushing anything on my keys, and you notice he kind of slides across the snow there, so that's kind of fun. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm not very good with the heights, so it's kind of way deep there, but if I start a new map, hopefully I can get it working a little bit better for you guys, and you know, show you some nice better stuff. So you got the off-roader here. Works pretty good. And then as I head down to the beach here, you should see it stop snowing here. So you can set the elevation that the snow actually starts coming down, which is nice. So I set it for a little bit higher, because if it's right at the level that I have the snow on the ground, it's like blizzard. So it's like you have a hard time seeing where you're going. So the higher up in elevation you get, which I don't know if I can actually do on my map here. Not sure. Yeah, I think everything's a little too steep. You can see that, you know, the higher I go here, the heavier the snow and the less visibility you have, whereas the lower I go, and that's just how I have it set up. But anyway, not a big deal. He also added like freezing, so you lose health if you're not properly clothed in hat, a shirt, pants. You know, your health starts to go down. You start taking health damage. So on the Dev Test 2 map, when you first start out. You're totally naked, so you start freezing your butt off, and you start taking damage right away. And the only thing really on the Dev Test 2 map is like a little ice lake there and a barn with some clothes in it, and then the new grizzly weapon, the new grizzly. There's no and then a tombstone that says RIP, and then there's no zombies or anything, but you know, it's just a little test map. So I assume as he goes on he'll add to it, but I'm excited to see the actual play map that he'll do, the Canada map. I thought he was going to make a US map. Maybe he will down the road, I don't know, but I'm really interested to see how big this map will be, since he says it's going to spawn from, you know, East Coast to West Coast. So I'm really looking forward to that. So thank you all for watching. Sorry about my lateness for the video, you know, holidays and everything, so I've been a little bit busy and everything, but I hope you enjoy. If you have enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe, or comment down below, and I appreciate you all watching, and we will see you next time.